Hello, students. We'll solve one of the most interesting question in this paper, that is integration a to b under root x minus a b minus x dx. लेंदी क्वेश्चन है, ट्रिकी है, plus the first step is where you need to recall what can be the first step here. Plus, if you just observe the option, they are very much close to each other. We have pi by 8 times b minus a the whole square, pi by 8 times b plus a the whole square, b minus a the whole square, b plus a the whole square. Sometimes keeping eye on the option also help you to get the solution quickly. What is the first step in this question? If you just try to recall, this is substitution type of question where we have to put x as a cos square theta plus b sin square theta. If this step is recalled by you, then the problem is almost solved. When we use this substitution, we use in under root x minus a b minus x or under root x minus a upon b minus x. This substitution is used. So let's find out the value of dx here. If I differentiate, what we get, if I just differentiate this with respect to say theta, we get dx by d theta, keep a as it is, derivative of cos square theta, which is 2 cos theta, chain rule, don't forget derivative cos theta to be taken again, which is minus sin theta. Now we keep b as it is, we take derivative sin square theta, which is 2 sin theta, and derivative sin theta again, what is derivative sin theta? Cos theta. So here chain rule plays very important role. Now do you remember what is the value of 2 sin theta cos theta? We have both the places 2 sin theta cos theta. We can write 2 sin theta cos theta as sin 2 theta, right? This can be written as sin 2 theta plus b times sin 2 theta. Now what we do here is, if you observe, we have sin 2 theta. Can we take sin 2 theta common here? If I take sin 2 theta common here, what is left in the bracket? We are left with minus a plus b. I just rearrange this as b minus a times sin 2 theta. So this is the value of dx by d theta, right? So what exactly will be the value of dx? b minus a sin 2 theta d theta. I'll call it as star value because we are going to use this information to substitute at the place of dx. Now I also want to find the value of under root x minus a b minus x. Let us solve this step by step. Let us first just focus on x minus a. What I'll do is, I'll just substitute the value of x as a cos square theta plus b sin square theta. We keep a as it is. Both places we have a. So what I'll be doing is, I'll just keep b sin square theta first as it is, not changed, minus a plus a times cos square theta. Why I'm doing this? Because if I just take a common, I get 1 minus cos square theta. And what is 1 minus cos square theta? 1 minus cos square theta can be substituted as sin square theta. So this is going to be sin square theta. Now I got two places sin square theta. We can take sin square theta common. When I take sin square theta common, I get b minus a. And if you observe, b minus a was at two places in my option, right? Option A, option C. So here I can guess that option B and D cannot be my answer, because I'm getting two places b minus a. We got b minus a at this place also in the star value, and b minus a we got here also. So there is possibility, very high possibility of getting answer as option number A or option number C. Now let us find out the value of b minus x. Keep b as it is. Value of x we substitute as a cos square theta plus b sin square theta. open the bracket, minus a cos square theta minus b sin square theta. As usual, you just have to observe that b is coming at two places, we take them together. So b minus b sin square theta, keep this minus a cos square theta aside for some time, take b common, we get 1 minus sin square theta minus a times cos square theta. Now tell me, what is 1 minus sin square theta? Can you substitute as cos square theta? So what we got? We got b times cos square theta minus a times cos square theta. Can we take cos square theta common? If I take cos square theta common, what we get? We get b minus a. So the value of b minus x, or the value of x minus a, or the value of dx, everywhere we got b minus a, right? So I'll do one thing, I'll just call this value x minus a as equation number 1. I'll call this value b minus x as equation number 2, because my question were having x minus a b minus x. Now from equation 1 and 2, from 1 and 2 I'll just substitute the value of x minus a and b minus x. What is the value of x minus a? X minus a was b minus a sin square theta, and value of b minus x, what will be the value of b minus x? It is b minus a cos square theta. Now if you just observe, b minus a is coming twice, so I will be able to write it simply as b minus a the whole square sin square theta cos square theta. I take square root, b minus a sin theta cos theta, that's the value of x minus a b minus x under root. Now I'm going to do a small magic. What I'll do is, I'll just multiply and divide by 2. You should think why we have done this. By doing this, what will happen? By doing this, actually I'll get 2 sin theta cos theta, which we'll replace with sin 2 theta. Now that's very interesting step in the entire problem. So I got value of under root x minus a b minus x also. I'll call it as double star. Now we'll start with our question. Our question was integral a to b under root x minus a b minus x dx. Star equation star have given me the value of dx, and equation double star have given me the value of under root x minus a b minus x. I'll just substitute this values, but that will take me to the theta, right? So I also want to find what will happen when I put x ka value a and x ka value b. So let us find out that first. We have x as a sin square theta plus b cos square theta. We have taken value of x here. In the beginning we have taken value of x as a cos square theta b sin square theta. So I'll just take this values here. So I'll take value of x as a cos square theta plus b sin square theta. So if I put value of x as a, so I get a equal to a cos square theta plus b sin square theta. I take this a on LHS, so a minus a cos square theta is b times sin square theta. Take a common, 1 minus cos square theta is b times sin square theta. What is 1 minus cos square theta? 1 minus cos square theta can be written as sin square theta. So how will simplify this? I'll take a minus b times sin square theta. Now this gives me two possibility, either a minus b is 0 or sin square theta is 0. If a minus b is 0, that gives me a equal to b, but a is not equal to b, right? A is not equal to b here. This gives that value of sin square theta, and eventually sin theta will be 0. If sin theta is 0, that is possible only when theta is 0 degree, right? Or 0 radian. Now also we go back to this equation we have as x as a cos square theta plus b sin square theta. This time we'll check what will happen when x ka value is substituted as b. So we are substituting value of x as b. Now if I try to simplify, let us find out what value we get of theta. So we just keep this b as it is. We take b sine square theta on other side. So RHS is a times cos square theta. This value is kept as it is. So take b common. 1 minus sine square theta is a times cos square theta. What is 1 minus sine square theta? That can be written as cos square theta. So what we get b times cos square theta as a times cos square theta. So this will give me b minus a times cos square theta. Again what we'll have is, we'll have similar thing, either b minus a is 0 or cos square theta is 0. But if b minus a is 0 gives me b is equal to a, but which is not possible since we have b is not equal to a. Therefore we can conclude that cos square theta 0, eventually cos theta 0. But if cos theta is 0, remember that theta have to be 90 degree or pi by 2 radian. Right, so my question now turns out to be integral of 0 to pi by 2. We'll have 0 to pi by 2 under root x minus a b minus x. We have found the value to be equal to b minus a by 2 into sine 2 theta. Value of dx was b minus a sine 2 theta. D theta. B minus a and b minus a will give me b minus a the whole square. Being constant, we keep it outside. By 2 is also going outside, so 0 to pi by 2. Sine 2 theta and sine 2 theta I write as sine square 2 theta d theta. Now this turns out to be very basic integration, right? I'll write the value of sine square 2 theta. Just remember, value of sine square 2 theta is 1 minus cos 4 theta upon 2. Do you remember this value? Sine square theta is 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. So this will be 1 minus, this angle is 2 theta. So angle here is 4 theta. So we get b minus a the whole square by 2 integral 0 to pi by 2. 1 minus cos 4 theta by 2. Now if you just observe, we can take this 2 in the denominator outside. So this will be 4. B minus a the whole square will give me 0. I'll just write 0 to pi by 2. 1 minus cos 4 theta. We integrate this. Integration of 1 will be theta. Integration of cos 4 theta will be sine 4 theta by 4. And we have to apply upper limit, lower limit. So b minus a the whole square by 4 as it is. By looking at this, you can say that my answer is going to be option number A, right? But let's solve it further. B minus a the whole square by 4. If I just substitute value of theta as pi by 2 minus, now if I suppose substitute value of theta here as pi by 2 into 4, this will give me 2 pi. Value of sine 2 pi is sine 360 0. So I get pi by 2 minus 0. Now if I substitute value of theta as 0, I get 0. If I put value of theta as 0, I get sine 0, that is also 0. So the last three values we have 0. So what is left with us? We are just left with b minus a the whole square by 4 into pi by 2, which I can simply write as b minus a the whole square into pi everything upon just 8. And as we have discussed, we have long back concluded that my answer going to be equal to option number A. So here the answer is option number A. Again, let me just tell you, the most interesting step in the entire problem was remembering that we have to use substitution and put value of x as a cos square theta, b sin square theta. So just write down all the rule of substitution, integration. A lot of time rule of substitution question comes. If you can recall the substitution, marks is in your hand.